Today I'm going to talk about one of my very favorite things in writing. AI. Yeah, right. I mean, we are going to talk about AI, but it's a long way from my favorite thing, or even in my top 1,000 favorite things. But there are some things I need to talk about, and we're going to dispel and debunk some myths about generative AI and its uses in writing and publishing. So stay tuned, because I got opinions. Hey there. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. Either way, I'm glad to have you. Gandalf, what are you doing? Dude, come here. Come on up here. People want to see you. Yes, this is the face of someone who was trying to shred the blinds even more. After lying on my table, being just sweet as could be, no, the second I press the record button, ruffle, 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 ruffle. Why you do that, buddy? Lay there. Be good boy. Anyway, I'm John Hartness. I'm the founder and publisher of Falstaff Books, cat dad to Gandalf and Daisy, and the author of over 40 published novels, including The Black Knight Chronicles, Bubba the Monster Hunter, Quincy Harker Demon Hunter, and many more. Anyway, today we're going to talk more about generative AI because obviously there are still plenty of misconceptions that need to be cleared up in the marketplace, and I can't help but feel like some of these misconceptions are almost intentional. Like people just don't want to learn. And I'm not gonna, come to your house, strap you into a chair, hold your eyelids open with toothpicks, and force you to watch this video. One, I don't know where you live. Two, I'm not messing with your eyeballs. That's gross. And three, that's a felony. Probably a few. But if you have a friend who is willfully ignorant of generative AI and why many of us as creators spend multiple hours screeching about it online, you can point them to this video and maybe it'll clear up some of the things they don't understand. So what prompted this video was an interaction I had at a conference recently where a man was looking over our books and he said something about AI, and we said, well, we don't use generative AI in any of our work. And in fact, AJ Hartley was with me at this conference, and I pointed at AJ and I said, frankly, between us, we've had over 20 of our work stolen, and we're currently part of a class action lawsuit. And he said, yeah, I got a notice that I might be part of that too, but I never filled out the claim form. And I said, why not? Thinking, writer needs money. Why would you turn down an opportunity to be paid for the work of yours that was stolen? And he said, well, my books don't really sell very well, so at least if they're pirated for AI, they're getting out there. We're not even 4 minutes into the video, and I've already face-palmed once. Maybe a new record. Teresa, who works with me, I could see her vibrating. She was trying so hard not to reach across the table and slap this highly educated man. And she explained to him that this isn't a pirate site. This isn't giving people the opportunity to go and download your book. This is they stole your book. They ran it through a wood chipper and fed it into a computer system so that other people can write books on your topic and seem intelligent. So no one is reading your book because it was stolen by a generative AI company. That's not what it's doing. What it's doing is using your book to help people write worse books. Oh. And then we told him to hurry up and go file his claim because he only had a few days left to do it. By the way, the date to file your your claim in the Anthropic lawsuit has passed. So if you didn't watch my video showing you how to file a claim and you didn't file your claim, too bad. You screwed up. So what are some other myths and misunderstandings that I need to debunk about generative AI? One of the first ones is that language learning models, or LLMs, like ChatGPT or Claude or any of these others, they're not really AI. They are machine learning, they're language learning models, and they puke out stuff like AI. But your ChatGPT is not suddenly going to turn into HAL or Skynet or the Terminator. Now, it may eventually feed something that does turn into any of those things out of science fiction. And if you think I'm crazy about this, please understand that I'm filming this video, which will go out to potentially thousands of people, on my telephone with a light emitting diode as the only front light, and a series of light emitting diodes that I can dial up to any color imaginable shining on the back wall behind me. If you don't think that technology is continuing to advance faster than at any point in human history, well, then you're not paying attention. I sat in my father's house before he passed away, and I live streamed him in Bullock Creek, South Carolina, to my Facebook from my phone. My dad at the time was 90 years old. He didn't have indoor plumbing until he was 8 years old. So in this man's lifetime, not only had we developed indoor plumbing, we had developed high-speed internet to a degree that in the boonies of South Carolina, I could send his video out to the masses. Yeah, I hear you. He's crying. He's so forlorn. His life is so hard. He's being an is what he is. Now come up here. You have fans. You probably have more subscribers to this channel than I do. Why don't you show yourself to them? So yes, your ChatGPT or Claude or Midjourney might at some point feed into something that becomes Skynet, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. And that specific piece of software is not really artificial intelligence because, number two, it's not intelligent. ChatGPT doesn't think. It cannot create. It is a predictive language model. It looks through its database of 811 billion stolen works and the 27 random ones that actually were intentionally fed into it, and predicts what the most likely next word in a sentence should be to tell what type of story. That's it. It's just like if you trained a computer to pick lottery numbers. Don't train a computer to pick lottery numbers. Train a computer to do something useful. AI is not intelligent. It's not thinking. It is not creating. It is regurgitating in a predictable format. And AI detectors are completely unreliable. You know how unreliable? Well, they said that Bubba the Monster Hunter, Season 1, was 73% likely to be written with AI. That book was published in 2011, long before ChatGPT or any of these big generative AI sources were readily available. I'm sure there was something out there in 2011 that could have puked out a book. I had never heard of it at the time. I hadn't heard about this generative AI stuff until a few years ago, probably around the pandemic. So what are these AI checkers doing? Well, follow the money. What do you mean, John? Follow the money. I mean, follow the money. If you run a document through these AI checkers, it'll tell you a percentage that it's likely to have been written by AI. What's the next thing it tells you? Do you want help making it seem more human? Do you want to give the company money to make your document seem less like it was written with AI by writing it with AI? So, do you think that perhaps the company that is making the AI checker, whose revenue stream is based largely on making AI generated work seem more human, might have a vested interest in lying to you about whether or not a book or piece of writing seems more AI generated, so that it can then get you to sign up for its service and de-AI your book? Yeah, I think it probably does have that problem. Follow the money. Where does the company benefit? Not from looking at something and seeing if it's written with AI. No, from getting you to feed more stuff into it so it can generate more stuff out of it for money. So don't do it. Also, they're spectacularly inaccurate, but I said that already. Look, yes, AI is here to stay. Yes, there are ethical uses for generative AI in various creative endeavors. No, you're probably not thinking of them right now. Yes, my backlight just went out. Yes, I'm annoyed by that. So look, this is a short one, trying to keep it kind of tight, but just stay away. It's garbage. It makes your work into garbage. And if you agree that generative AI produces garbage, then you should give us a like and a subscribe. And if you have an ethical use case for generative AI in creative endeavors, leave a comment and tell me what it is. And I will either agree or disagree. And if you want to have your name up on the wall of fame like these awesome people, after you've subscribed, you click the little thingy again, and you can become a member of the channel. And you'll get access to our Discord as well as videos a little earlier than everyone else. So, till next time, I'm going to go write some real human-generated words. Bye.